Good morning, hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to show you how to make a card using this French foliage, I call it the Tennille Williams stamp set, and field flowers. Now you're going to notice that this card is really sloppy. This is how I work. I'm lazy and I just do all my stamping off on my card front because I know it's going to get covered up. So first step is I've got some of the confetti white cardstock, which is 4 1/4 by 11. And now I have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 pretty in pink. And you'll see here that I stamped off, but this is the cursive kind of words in the French foliage set in soft suede, and then the little splatter from the same set. And now I'm going to put my backing piece on first, which is 3 inches. And it started as 5, but obviously you can tell that I've ripped it. And then just sponged along the bottom here. Okay. And my second piece, which has all my stamping on it, you can see I've got the French foliage stamped off again in the soft suede, that little splatter. This greeting is from the field flowers, stamped in soft suede. My edges are all sponged in soft suede. My stems are old olive, and then the flowers are pretty in pink, rose red, and then the insides are a combination of soft suede and chocolate chip. But what I'm going to do before I attach this to my card, I'm just going to wrap some ribbon around. And this card was inspired by Tennille Williams because I just loved how she had a piece of ribbon draped across rather than tied one of her cards. So I'm just going to use, it's actually, I think it's the Certainly Celery satin ribbon. I'm just going to fold that, and you can see I just had a little line of adhesive, and I love how it just kind of underlines my title. And now I can put this piece on my card, and it's just 1/8 of an inch smaller than the layer behind. And I only put adhesive kind of halfway down because I wanted it to be able to flop. Okay, and I'm just going to flatten that nicely. Okay, now next what I'm going to do is I've actually stamped the flower on a scratch piece of paper, sponged it in the soft suede, and then I wanted to peel up the edges to look like petals. So I've just kind of crinkled up the edges. I actually tore it in a couple spots. And I'm going to now attach this to my card front. And you can see that the one behind it pokes out, which is totally fine. And I did the same thing with the center. So I did that in the soft suede and the early espresso, and then I curled up my edges again. And then the last step is I'm just going to tie this off. And this is just using the baker's twine. And I think what I'm actually going to do with the baker's twine is grab a sponge and just kind of dirty it up a little bit with the soft suede. I'm going to give that a good pull and tie. And I'll make that into a bow. But what I wanted to show you is I'm going to use the jewelry tag punch. And I don't like to try threading it through when I'm using things like baker's twine or linen thread. My non-skinny fingers don't really allow for that. So I just take it, have my little bit of adhesive behind it, and then I just kind of tuck it behind the knot. And you can see there that it kind of looks like it's behind the knot, and I'll play with it a little bit more. But now I've got my little tag hanging down. Take my paper snips, give it a little trim, and I've got myself a really sweet card. I'll trim those up after, using again the field flowers and French foliage. So I hope you like it, and I really appreciate you watching the video today. Have a great day.